Jared Shafran here with Scott Tanski, Stingrays Locker Room. We're discussing Tanski Talks tonight, which is coming up on April 7th. Really exciting game where we're going to be hopefully raising as much money as possible for Tanski Talks organization, mental health awareness. And Scott, this has been an organization that you've taken control of. You've done it now in multiple seasons for multiple teams. Why did you start this organization? What happened that caused you to decide that this was really important to you?
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's been great so far. Well, I live back in Ottawa, Canada, and a few years ago I was lucky enough to meet just an absolute fantastic family. They're the Richardson family. You guys might, or you might know Luke Richardson. He played 20 years in the NHL for various amount of teams, and you know they went through a pretty public struggle, losing their daughter to mental illness, and I was able to spend a lot of time with them over the past 3 or 4 years, and just seeing how they came together as a family, and they started the organization Do It for Darren. Her name was Darren Richardson. That's why I always wear this Do It for Darren bracelet. Yeah, they are just such a fantastic family, and they inspire me every day to want to make a difference in the different communities that I played in, whether it was Orlando or Reading or here in South Carolina. And I talk to them on a daily basis, and that was kind of pretty much how everything started for me.
And you started back when you were in Orlando. How did that start, and how did it go? What did you guys do back there to kind of get this organization going?
Yeah, I spent four fantastic years in Orlando, and near the end of my career there, I was approached kind of by our CEO and a bunch of our front office staff, or at least I approached them and asked them what it would be like to put together a mental health awareness night or kind of start my own thing. We came up with the name Tanski Talks, and it was a great outlet. Orlando's a fantastic organization, and they got a great community presence, so it was pretty easy for us to put all our minds together, and we came up with a night, kind of like the night we're doing on April 7th, and it was, I designed some T-shirts, and we did a 50% of the proceeds from the Chuck-a-Puck and a 50-50 raffle, and we were able to raise just over $17,000, which is fantastic in my first year. And moved on to Reading, decided to do the same thing. Fantastic organization there. They helped me with that. We raised a little over $5,000 and did a bunch of appearances also in the community with different mental health organizations. And now I'm really looking forward to bringing it here to South Carolina. And so far what we have in store for everybody has been fantastic. I can't wait for April 7th.
You've obviously raised a lot of money. Give us a little more of an explanation about where that money has gone and who you're helping with these funds.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. My original plan was to try and give it back to that original organization, DIFD, Do It for Darren, in Ottawa. But Stephanie Richardson, Darren's mother, and the family kind of wanted me to keep all the donations local in the places that I played. So when I was in Orlando, we donated $17,000 to the Central Florida Mental Health Association. They were thrilled. We did a big check presentation. It was fantastic. And then in Reading, we had an organization, the Mental Health Alliance of Reading, and we donated all the money there. And they went to, various mental health initiatives that they put in place. And then we're going to be working with a few organizations here in South Carolina, NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Health, and we're going to be doing Mental Health Heroes of Charleston. So those two organizations are going to be there on April 7th for the puck drop, and they're very excited, and I couldn't be happier to have all the donations and all the all the donations go right to those wonderful organizations.
The shirts are on sale on April 7th. You can buy them online at stingrayshockey.com. Give us a little explanation on how you design these shirts and what's on there on the shirts that people are going to be purchasing.
Yeah, I wanted to change it up. We did kind of the same thing in Orlando and Reading. I went home in the summer and I wanted to make a difference and change up the shirts a little bit. So I designed the logo you see here. It's kind of just the two stacked double T's for Tanski Talks, and then I wanted to do a puzzle piece with which I thought was really good and kind of connected to mental health, at least in my opinion when I was designing it, and just kind of having people understand that, kind of like a puzzle piece where everyone matters, everyone has a kind of piece in the overall puzzle of life, and that really spoke to me, and I think they turned out absolutely fantastic, and over the past few days, watching the guys around the locker room wear them around, and how excited the front office staff is, the players to get involved. It's made this experience over the last few weeks and really the whole year just absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't be happier with the way things are going.
April 7th is the night. Stingrays taking on the Atlanta Gladiators. Going to be a big game as far as playoff positioning. You guys are going to be focused on trying to get the W on the ice, but also hopefully raising a ton of money here for Tanski Talks. And Scott, we appreciate you taking the time to give us a little insight on the organization.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.